I've just finished rebuilding my Rolls Royce Mansory edition, but now Mansory want it back. Mansory, the home of customization on high-end cars for high-value individuals. They create completely unique body kits and interiors bespoke for that customer, but it comes at a price.
1,300.
What for that? The guy behind all of this, Chorus Mansory, and now he wants me to bring my Rolls Royce back.
Everything is wrong. What do you fix in the car? Everything is shit.
But there's one problem. Mansory's in Germany and we're in Spain. I've had the car shipped out here to Spain. I then plan on doing a road trip of a lifetime. No, we're getting pulled over. Oh shit. It is so noisy in here. Before finally arriving in Germany. Because potentially this could be the last time I ever drive this car.
Did you do a good job?
Who?
Matt.
He.
3, 2, 1, go!
Our first stop, Circuit Navarra. Located in the north of Spain. Not quite the place for a Rolls Royce, but who's gonna stop me? This is not the car for the racetrack. I do not know what is going on here. Oh my God. It's a boat. And inevitably, it wasn't long until my boat got its first problem. Broke it already.
Oh my, it's literally slammed.
Yeah, it's something went bang. I don't think the Rolls Royce is built for the racetrack.
No.
The Rolls Royce uses air suspension, and on each corner of the suspension are these sensors, which tell the ECU what ride height each corner is. So then the car knows how much pressure to put in each airbag on each corner to keep the car level. But it seems like the ones on the Rolls Royce have completely lost the plot. So I think we need to recalibrate this suspension on this. It obviously doesn't like it. But that didn't stop my dad enjoying his Ferrari and Jack enjoying his Aston Martin.
The goal here is to not crash my new car and beat Tony at the same time.
2, 1, go!
Oh, that was a jump start.
Is he cheating already?
Jump started.
1, go!
Meanwhile, yeah, electronic ride height. Both my dad and Jack have manual V8s, so naturally they wanted to see which one was quicker. Slow, I think. Going by the sensors, 736, 737. We don't know what we're doing, we're just going for it. To recalibrate the suspension, I've got to measure from the outer lip of the wheel to the wheel arch on each corner.
745.
Then input that into my computer. That way the sensors will know exactly what ride height the car's sitting. Once the car knows that, it can adjust the pressure in the airbags to make the car sit level. I missed one of the corners.
Did you?
Yeah.
How wide did you go?
The brakes didn't stop me.
That is mental.
But now it's time to find out which one of the manual V8s was fast around the track.
The number one time, 2 minutes 34.33, and the second time was 2 minutes 34.65.
No way.
So a 3/10 difference.
No way.
Yes. The winner is Tony.
I mean, look, it could have been worse, but I am gutted.
It wasn't massive, was it?
I just needed to. Oh.
And back at the Rolls, I seem to have made progress.
It's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Yes! Yeah, we're at ride height. Is that it? Yeah! Yes, it's got the track! Is it too late? It was too late. But at least now, I have a working Rolls Royce for the rest of the road trip. Hopefully. So maybe it was a bit ambitious taking a Rolls Royce to a racetrack, but we're working now and everything is moving. Now, we're heading to Monaco. This is going to be one hell of a road trip, and a different type of road trip for me as well, because normally we're in these crazy sports cars, which the guys behind are, but we're in a Rolls Royce, and it's going to be probably one of the most relaxing road trips ever. But the next stop is probably going to be more Rolls Royce suited than the other two. Let's see. So the next location we'll be heading for is Monaco, which is around 658 miles away, which gave me an idea. I have a V12 twin turbo. My dad has a naturally aspirated V8, and Jack has a naturally aspirated V8 as well. We're all going to fill up now, and then fill up when we get to Monaco. Whatever the fuel cost is, has to be gambled on red or black at the Monte Carlo casino.
I did not agree. All right.
So now it's down to who's going to do the better miles per gallon. But this could be a free trip if we win.
I've got cruise control. And yeah, it could be free.
It could be a free trip. Let's go with a positive mindset.
It could be twice as expensive.
It could be twice as expensive.
Have you got cruise control?
No.
With all of us now having a full tank, we're made our way to Monaco. It's so quiet. Oh my God, we're doing 75 miles an hour. And I could literally hear everything. I wonder what my dad's car's like. Now the Rolls Royce is the heaviest car out of the bunch and also has the biggest engine. But despite that, the miles per gallon were looking good. I'm doing a solid 16.3 miles per gallon. How's everyone else?
I'm currently on 12.
And my dad, have you got the facilities to be able to check that?
I've got 1 bar down on my fuel gauge.
Now, as this was such a long journey, and with high horsepower cars each beneath our feet, it was easy for our childish ways to take over.
Hello, Matthew. Would you like to accept an invitation to race your Rolls Royce against my Aston Martin?
That could be interesting. Let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh no, go!
Oh, he's getting capped.
You've been smoked! Oh, I got absolutely chopped by a Rolls Royce. That is awful.
The Rolls Royce is fast. But it was the next race which got us into a bit of trouble.
1, go! Oh no! How are you doing him?
No, we're getting pulled over. Oh no! The police arrived out of nowhere. Oh no! Oh no!
I think we're getting pulled over by the police. Who do you want to play them at? Is it you or is it me?
I don't know, I think it might be me. So, you two, I'm not sure. But then his lights went off and he just pulled by the side of us. We couldn't work out what was going on.
There was a police car behind us and he had his sirens on and now he's turned them off and driven off.
I think he just tried to warn us. Yeah, it's like, look guys, I don't want to see you lose so much money at the casino. Please keep your miles per gallon down. We continued our journey, this time with our sensible hats on. And that naturally led us to our second fill-up.
I was in the Ferrari.
Sorry?
Rolls Royce filled up, €78. Ferrari at 76, but Jack's Aston just kept on going.
Oh,
€90. So my car's the least economical and the slowest.
yeah.
And we were still only a third of the way there, so we really needed to get a move on. I think we've discovered a new hack in the Rolls Royce. There, looks like massage seats.
You're joking.
And it's on. The journey got even better in the Rolls Royce, and the miles were flying by. Next fill up. And it wasn't long before we finally arrived at Monaco. The last fill up. Last fill up. Let's see what the total fuel bill is.
Well, going through the tunnel, went down to 2 bars.
Oh,
Came out the tunnel, gone back up to 4.
that's a win. That's free fuel.
Right, and so it begins.
I think you're going to have the most expensive bill to gamble.
I'm gonna lose all my money. I'm not feeling confident. This is gonna be. The fuel is actually ridiculously expensive here as well.
Now something happened at this fuel station which we all managed to miss, and we only noticed because we decided to go and clean the cars before we actually got into the centre of Monaco.
It is.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Do you know where that was?
No, I remember where
Yeah.
that was. That was what I
Oh, do you reckon it was that woman?
Yeah, that's what I said to you.
I think I got it on video.
Oh, I didn't even
It was that woman. She knocked.
Somebody had dented the Rolls Royce. No way! So, a woman...
Yeah, we both sent it to you, didn't we?
Yeah, I heard you both say it, but I didn't...
She went in a scooter and she went ding into your car.
No
Oh,
way!
you're joking.
On the good side as well. So, a woman on a moped was at a petrol station on the last fill-up, and as we were pulling out, these guys said, oh, I think she just dropped a moped on the car. I was like, no way, because we didn't hear anything.
No.
And, well, apparently she did. Nice.
That's how quiet it is in this car. You can get crashed into and you don't hear it.
Oh my god.
Rashford just thought he'd just went up a curb.
You win some and you lose some. But I'm pretty sure if we can fix the car from looking like this, we can fix a dent as small as that. Especially if we're going to Mansory later.
Used to look like this.
Hola! Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, big crash.
Where?
How fast do you think he was going?
200?
200.
Diamond under lock and key.
But we now got all the cars cleaned and headed into Monaco.
Tell me you got
This place is full of cool cars. And of course, famous for the yachts. And on our way into Monaco, we bumped into some familiar faces.
What are they doing here? Didn't expect to see you here.
Hannah and the girls also arrived at Monaco.
That car just fits in so well, doesn't it? It doesn't belong on a racetrack. But
Definitely not.
it definitely belongs here. It's the right place for it.
But now that we've arrived, I was dying to find out which one had done the best miles per gallon. In first place, we have the Rolls Royce, the most economical car out of all of these three. At £271 it cost me from Spain to here. Well done, Rolls. And in second place, the Ferrari. €282. And yet again, in third place, the Aston Martin at €297 to get here. That money will now be gambled at the casino on either red or black to see if we can get it back. Let's go rob the casino. Come on. This is it. We're now about to try and win back the fuel money that has cost us to get here. And what a way to do it. 4 years ago, me and Hannah come here in a Bentley, which was £10,000. £10,000 Bentley we drove here, me and Hannah, after lockdown. And now we're back in a Rolls Royce, 2,000 miles on the clock. It really does go to show you, if you work at something hard enough, which you love, you never know where it might take you. I never thought I'd end up here. And to be here with my friends, my girlfriend, and my dad, it makes this experience that much more special. We're all in on one colour, and we all agree that we're all going to go in together on the same colour. So if we all lose together. If we all win, we all win together. All in, free trip.
Let's do it.
Hands in.
Power Rangers. We were in. This place is beautiful, but we've come for a free trip, and and we want it bad. So I'm going to put the bet on myself, so it's not all of us crowding around the table going as one. Yeah. So this is joint effort. Here we go. I waited for the right moment, and then I was in. Everything on red. If there's a time to win, it's now. We did it! We got it back! Come on! Second time! Come on! Yes! Free trip for the lads. All of us got our money back. Come on. Thanks, Monaco. Although the next stop isn't going to be as comfortable.
There you go.
We spent a lot of money in Monaco, but we won a lot. And now I want to keep it. So the idea for the rest of this trip, we're doing things on a budget. The Ferrari's worth a price of a small house in the UK. The Rolls Royce is worth the price of a big house in the UK. And the Aston Martin is worth the price of also a small house in the UK. Now we're going to be sleeping in our small houses thanks to these tent boxes. A tent box is essentially a tent inside a box that you could put on the roof of your car.
How do you get this out?
The thing is, these tent boxes aren't built to go on a Rolls Royce, a Ferrari, or even an Aston Martin. We have to put roof bars on the car. No roof bars are available for each car. So we're rolling with suction cups.
Suction cups.
Well, they're actually vacuum mounted bars. And we've even had to chop and change them to get them to fit each one of our cars. So we have no idea whether this is actually going to work or not.
Didn't bring a ratcheting spanner, so we are doing it one turn at a time.
Now, I mentioned that our cars were prices of small houses in the UK, but Rufus, Jack's cameraman, challenged that theory.
What house can you buy for 25 grand?
It's a deposit.
25 grand.
Oh,
I'm just making this clear, if you drop this on my Aston Martin, our friendship is terminated.
This tent box is 50 kilograms, and the roof bars can only take a maximum load of 50 kilograms. So this could be a recipe for disaster. Okay, time for the tent box. And unsurprisingly, putting tent boxes on these cars got a fair bit of attention.
Look at the crowd. What is going on?
And sometimes the wrong type of attention. But they were okay.
Are you happy about having a tent on top
Not
of it?
really.
No. This is your baby, isn't it? You don't want to damage it.
No.
Well, there's no going back now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that looks well good.
that is the last bolt.
What do you think?
Looks good.
Great.
They look mega.
With the tent boxes now loaded onto each car, we could continue our road trip. We said goodbye to the girls in Monaco and headed north to Italy. No one dares go over 30 mile an hour. And it took a while for us to build up confidence in our modified vacuum mounted roof bars with a tent box on top. But when we did build confidence, they looked pretty good. But Dad's literally holding it on.
He's literally holding it on.
I think to 70 mile an hour, but not with the 50 kilograms on them. Before we got to our location in Italy, we needed to stop for supplies first. So the place where we're staying tonight has lows of -7 and highs of -1. So we need to get some equipment for that. First thing was a sleeping bag.
Oh, look at the price of it though.
Either we're going to have to spend loads of money or freeze.
This is up for 0 degrees. Then, right, some warm clothes.
It's not very stylish, but it is functional.
Oh yeah, we could be cooking.
I've decided actually to go for this coat because that coat is €100 and this one is 34.
Jack didn't realise that the tent boxes are really only going to manage to hold one person. So Rufus is cameraman, and my cameraman might be in tents.
Why do you need insulation? It's not a house.
-7.
I'm going to get an airbed so that I can actually try and get some sleep.
Oh yeah, it's quite warm.
Wait, have you brought bowls?
Yeah.
In the snow?
After we bought all our supplies, we've come to the realisation that it probably would have been cheaper to get a hotel.
Now I'm on 200.
Probably could have got a nice hotel.
How much have you spent?
We go camping.
I'm prepared.
Mate, I'm gonna freeze.
You bought literally every, like, what? What is this?
Oh, he's got a party shirt!
A party shirt!
I do want that. Actually.
You spent €500.
How much was that?
35 quid.
It's good for snowboarding. So.
The closer we got, the more it dawned on us how dangerous this actually could be. 9.5 degrees now. And we're nowhere near the top. We're still 28 minutes from the top. This was the last thing I thought we'd be doing in a Rolls Royce. But it's all about enjoying it. As I said, this might be the last time we ever drive it. We might as well enjoy it. Maybe I chose to enjoy it in the wrong type of way.
Supposedly anything under 12 degrees can be more difficult, and anything in the minuses it starts to get dangerous.
It's -5 up there. Just as we got to the bottom of the mountain, we thought we'd stop off for one last fill-up.
What's the coldest you've ever camped in?
I've never camped.
You've never camped?
Festivals maybe once.
Matt, he's never camped before.
I did one festival when I was 17.
He's never camped and now he's sleeping.
Well, it's got luxury camping now.
-5 on Stelvio Pass.
That's really functional.
It's not good.
Well, I can't
What's wrong?
open the boot. I can't.
It says
All
don't
my camping stuff is-
sleep in -4 degrees.
You had to Google that to...
Yeah.
What, it says
Go.
you can't sleep in -4.
It's dangerous. Yeah.
It says
Do
especially.
you know what? It says BMXing is dangerous. And I did it.
You don't do that in -4 degrees, do you?
It was time for Stelvio Pass. Okay, are we ready? To the top. Let's go. 2,700 metres above sea level makes this the highest paved mountain pass in the Eastern Alps. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
And it did not disappoint. This place is one of the craziest driving roads in Europe. This is unreal. Oh wow, and the view.
I know a place where the sun shines every day.
This car's now done 2,300 miles. I've done more miles in this car than Marcus Rashfords did when he first spec'd it. And what a car it's been. If there's one thing I've learned, no matter what car you're in, no matter what price it was, we all still get the same joy of being pulled along by a combustion engine. Did I ever imagine I'd ever be doing this? No, in a Rolls Royce especially not. With a tent box on the top, even more no, but with my dad in a Ferrari and Jack in his Aston Martin. What? Can you even write this?
Talk is cheap, we're wasting time.
We are climbing. Wow. And the view at the top was so worth it. Look at that! We're at the top of Stelvio Pass. All 3 cars made it. And it looks like this is our home for the night. We found a place to set up camp. Started building our home for the night.
I'm ready. Come on now. I'm excited now.
Let's build your house.
It's so cold. This is something that I've always wanted to do, but never thought I'd actually do it. And if you told me we'd be doing it with a Rolls, an Aston and a Ferrari,
Look
at that! I never would have believed you. Well, that is cozy. Look at that. Welcome to my crib.
Talk is cheap and we're wasting time.
Look at that. The sky's gone purple. How's it looking in there?
I've slept in worse places. This is all right.
Go on, Rufus, how is it?
Not great. I've better places.
Here is my tent. It's quite spacious. It's all right. Got my pillow from the hotel. I feel like I'm on an angle, but I don't know. Hopefully I get some sleep.
That's my pillow. That's actually not bad, you know. I think I can sleep like this.
So here's my tent. It's not quite a tent box and definitely not the Fairmont in Monaco, but fingers crossed it stays up the whole night and we make it through.
Nice and snug in my sleeping bag on top of my Ferrari. Who else would have believed it? See you in the morning.
Night, guys! It's so noisy. It is so noisy in here. It's impossible to sleep. Oh. But the view in the morning was well worth the sleepless night. Morning. Well, that was a night I'll never forget. But look at the view from here. We've moved the car so we could get this shot. And this could quite be the last day I spend with the Rolls Royce. I'm glad we did that. That was a night to remember. I think my decision with this guy is finally made up. We need to go to Mansory first though. Now, despite how new this Rolls Royce is, it's still got a huge story to tell. Look at that! When we picked it up, it was battered and bruised, and we rebuilt every single part of it. Come on! And because of the value of this car, the insurance tried to hide the history of it by not putting a category on it. But that history could never stay hidden from Car Vertical. On the checks, it still shows the photo of this car damaged when I bought it at the auction site. But on the plus side, the rest is a clean report. Of course there's been no mileage fraud on this car, and there's only been one ownership change. And of course one registration plate change, which was my reg. And this report should help us when it comes to resale. That's if we can get out of this car park.
Go, you got grip.
And now we've got a 7-hour journey from Stelvio up to Mansory. And remember, you can check your car out on Car Vertical with the link in the description box below and use code MATT for discount on that check, and thank me later when you find some hidden history about a car that you might not necessarily have known without Car Vertical. And after a long drive, we arrived at Mansory. Here it is. We're finally here. Sun, rain, snow, even. We've made it to Mansory. This is mental. Now for the grand finale. This is where my Rolls Royce was born after the modifications.
The whole thing's forged carbon.
The cars here were crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit of me.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And seeing all these Mansory cars up close really made my Rolls Royce look tame. But we didn't come here to look at the cars. We come here to finish off business. There's a dent in there. She dropped the moped into the side.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. And that means we need the man himself, Chorus Mansory. And he's already spotted some things he doesn't like about my installation. Anything that needs touching up, gap here. Yeah. we took it to the best people now, so you can.
You have done it before. Sure. Well, he think he came here is all free of charge.
That was the last thing we was expecting.
We don't accept cash credit card, okay?
Okay, no problem. If there's one thing we learned straight away, is that Mr. Mansory is really passionate about his brand. So naturally, he didn't like the wheels that I put on this Rolls.
Which wheel you want?
Wheels? He hates my wheels, absolutely.
No, it's not about the hate. The car is original Mansory, outside, inside. How can you put the Chinese wheels?
They're like made in like Sweden. They're custom forged.
If you want to give me some wheels, I'm happy for that.
I'll give you some wheels for what? You mean dummy wheels? Well, honestly, you should have original wheels, you know.
Look, if you want to buy it off me, you can put the wheels on.
Well, let's see. We have to speak about.
Now, if you've been watching closely, you might have noticed there's a few things missing on my Rolls. Some badges, and the coach line in blue, which runs along the driver's side, is not on the passenger side. The side where we had to pretty much replace everything. Alongside that, there's also a Mansory logo on the wing, on the driver's side, and not on the passenger side. So the guys here at Mansory are going to install the pinstripe on that side. We're also missing a badge on the other side. Maybe they'll touch up a few little bits for us. Oh, and also the dent. They're going to sort the dent out for the mishap with the moped, and then maybe make it look as good as some of the cars here. Crazy, crazy moment, but it's going to be amazing. So the guys took the Wraith into the workshop so they could assess what they needed to do. But there's a few things they weren't happy about.
Everything is wrong. What do you fix in the car? Everything.
It seems that they weren't too happy about how I've installed some of these Mansory parts, which I admit I should have took more time to do it.
As much as we can to help you, to be honest.
Yeah, until tomorrow, and then we'll paint the cosine today over the night.
In this position, tight time, honestly, that what you're doing is really amazing for you. It means you are in the family, which is not you are in the family. But it's okay.
Don't think he liked us putting it together. So what exactly was the problem? Well, the grille didn't really line up properly to the bonnet, the side skirters popped out of place, and there was also some damage to the front bumper grille, which I never got round to fixing. But that's nothing the guys here couldn't undertake in the time they had to do it. Now, a lot of this stuff is just the final details, which really I should have spent more time on. After all, this is a £700,000 Rolls Royce. But that's what these guys are good at.
Did you do a good job?
Who?
Matt.
He is half and half.
Now, moving on to the Mansory logo on the wing, which is painted on, and the blue coach line, which runs all the way along the side of the car. Which first they have to mask off, which is a job in itself. Got to make sure this is perfect. These guys can charge that premium price because they take the time in the little details. Something which I'm learning to do on my journey of working on these cars. Remember, only 4 years ago, I was on an Audi TT. And now to be in the same room as the guys at Mansory with my own Rolls Royce is crazy to think about.
The bodywork is now all fixed on the car. And the car is all masked up, ready for the final touch, which is the Mansory pinstripe along the side. I can't wait to see this car done. Let's do it.
First thing the guys do is run this kind of sandblaster along the stripe that they've masked up, which roughens up the part that they're about to paint onto. Once they've cleaned it up, they can then start to paint on it. This needs 2 layers of paint.
Paint is on, there was only 2 layers of paint, and now it's just lacquer to finish.
Something I really respect as well, this is all being done late at night. They have 2 shifts here, the early and the late shift, which not many places in Europe have. Kind of reminds me of what we end up doing at the workshop. The day after, and they've done the night shift on finishing this car off, touching up all the little bits, adding the bits that was missing, like the pinstripe and the actual Mansory logos as well. And now we get to see it finally finished. But little to both our knowledge, there was a surprise waiting for us. I just noticed 2 things. The Mansory wheels are on it. He hated my wheels.
He's just put the wheels on.
I thought my wheels were going to get thrown in the bin.
He's literally took the car and put his own wheels on. Where's our wheels?
The drive is now on. The pinstripe, the Mansory logo. Oh, it looks really good. And they perfected the line.
Oh, that looks way better.
That looks so much better.
Look at those wheels.
Oh yeah, did you get the dent out? Yeah. Did you get the dent out?
Oh yeah, dent's gone.
Oh yes. The what? Like, that is really. We just need to see Mr. Mansory now and find out why why his wheels are on it and not mine.
Are we getting charged for those wheels?
Yeah, that's my question as well. Because I mean, if they're staying on, I'm not going to be bothered.
There she is.
Looking good with blue stripe.
Yes, nice stripes on there. Looking good. You got the wheels on it.
I didn't. They just put them on.
Oh my god, they just put them on.
Yeah, I don't know where mine.
Where's our wheels?
He literally said, "You are not allowed these wheels on a Mansory," and he's just changed
I
them.
think he just threw ours in the bin.
It's just gone.
Wait, have you asked him where they are?
No, they're just gone.
Wait, I can't believe they put the wheels on. He's now going to get you in the room and be like, right, that's 10 grand.
Now I admit, the wheels look nice, and so does the rest of the work they've done. But we wanted to find out, where the hell are my wheels?
Oh no.
No, not in that
wheels
one.
in there.
Smells of paint. They could be in there.
Then the main man arrived.
We've got a question.
Good.
From you make big.
There's one thing that was missing on it, but
You know what you have to do, no? I like you. I like you.
So you've now given him new wheels?
Yeah, I booked already in the
How much are the new wheels?
It was a gift.
10k.
10k.
For a donation.
I donated. You donated.
But it was a gift as he knows that he has to pay.
I have a question. Where is our wheels?
Your wheels, I don't know, maybe...
The funny thing is, I came here with wheels.
Have a best wheels, not the... I mean, I don't want to say wheels, okay, it's different, yeah? But this is the upgrade.
He's a good salesman. He's a good
do
salesman.
yeah, he's like, put them on. He's like, try these shoes on, try this suit on.
No, I told them, please, be friendly, yeah? I try to make the best solution for the best car, the best driver which has never been.
I do really like them. They do look nice.
No.
Oh, Charles Blue as well.
They look really good. I think we should do a vote here. I do genuinely really like these wheels. I was going to have something designed like this, but I didn't. And we had the wheels which were originally made at Wheelmania, but I am swaying to this. And it would be amazing to have two sets of wheels for this. But I want you guys to decide in the comment section, do we stick with the Mansory wheels, or do we stick with the MA wheels? Or do we just have both?
I was looking at these tyres thinking, they're a bit dirty and they're a bit warm. He swapped the tyres over.
No, because I was thinking to send the wheels alone is cheaper than with tire. That's why we keep the tire.
He's already committed to it. Well, looks like we've got our set of wheels. Look at that. I am over the moon with how this build has turned out, how it looks. And at the start of this video, I said this could be the last drive that I ever do in this Rolls Royce. And when it got to this point, I was actually thinking about asking whether they would buy the car off me and resell it here at Mansory. But the work and the stress of building this up to get it on this trip was next level. I had ulcers in my mouth last week, full of ulcers for lack of sleep, trying to build this car up and ready. And the amount of memories that we've just had on that full road trip coming here with a roof box on the track in Monaco, now with the new set of wheels, how could I possibly let this car go? I am keeping this Rolls Royce Mansory, and thank you to every single one of you that watched this video and watched the build. Thanks so much. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, got food here! Yes!
Oh, I genuinely thought we were going to start.
One nugget. Oh, yes. Come on, pizza!